Hey Besiegers, how are we doing today? Okay, today we're going on a big adventure. We're going to start with this basic buggy frame. Now when I build buggies, it's a standard 4+4. 4 big wheels going forward and back and 4 small wheels taking you side to side. That gives you your agility. I need more agility for where I'm going. So I thought I'd put the steering hinges back in and see if I can get a ratio between the power of the wheels and the angle of the steering hinges to get a more twitchy, faster steering. So I dropped it down to 0.5 as you can see there, and see if we can get past here without smacking into anything too bad. Yeah, not too bad. So we're going to go with that, right? That's our basis for our buggy, and we'll run with that. Okay, so here it is. We've beefed it up a little bit, put all sorts of bits and pieces on it, but basically it's still the same bodywork, right? And we've just improved its looks somewhat. I put those piston blocks in there because the wheels when they turn need to bang into something, and that helps because they've got springs. So if you activate them, that gives them something to bang into and absorbs a little bit of the wheel damage. And it looks like it's like a V block from a V engine. Okay, and it's got all of it, as you can see, steering that actually steers. Look at the steering wheel. Nice, huh? Right, so we've got this double power steering thing going on. Let's have a wee look how it drives. Okay, and you'll see it's pretty good. There she goes, no problem. Right, now there's a couple of problems here, and we are going to solve them. And we're going to do it by using some of the quieter mods, if you like. I know to some people mods is a swear word, but I think by the time you've seen this, that will change your mind a bit, because some of these mods, they change the experience of the game. They don't make it easier or more difficult to win or do anything like that. There's no cheating involved. It completely changes the experience of it, as you will see shortly. Right, now see, one of the problems I'm having to do here is get this thing lined up, and I'm finding it difficult, and I have to keep changing my view all the time. There we go, and then we get through. Hello. Oh, and then I'm all over the place again. Change my view. And there we go. So that's it. Right, cool little car though. Very good, I like it. Right, let's see what we can do to change that whole experience, okay? I promise you it'll be completely different within 5 minutes from now. Okay, here we go. Right, what I've done is I've put in 4 different mods, but they're all very subtle, but together they make quite a dramatic change. Number 1 is the auto steer mode, so that when you steer the car and let go, it returns to the centre. Watch this, see the wheels go to the centre again, and so does the steering wheel. Watch the steering wheel, everything just moves back to the way it should be, like in a real car. And there's a restriction on the angle. The wheels won't go any more than 90 degrees, so they don't hit into the chassis quite so much as they did before. Now the other 2 are camera ones, so this is what we'll get into just now, right? Now one of them is a camera rotate view, and that was by ITR. I'll put the links to all of these down below so you can get them, but the first one replaces your normal attach camera to block and turns it into a rotate camera with the block. So if I just go ahead and click anywhere on it, there we are, we're now attached to it, and then bring up the scenery. When I turn, you'll notice that the scenery turns. Hey, how about that? And that makes driving an awful lot easier. See? Oops. Well, it would do if you could drive right. But there you go. Crunchy trees. And it makes it finding your way about an awful lot easier. It really does. So now if we're looking for that place over here, it's so easy to get to because we just line straight up with it and then just go straight through. Why? And then see if we can avoid the bombs. Yep. So we're looking good here, eh? So that's just that one camera thing that's made all this difference. Let's reverse up and we'll take this one. See, this is normally a nightmare, this kind of thing. But with the camera clipped right inside it, it's no problem at all. Now, that means that using that mod that I've just told you about, you can click, say, on that seat there and then move into the car using the control buttons so that you're actually above the wheel, like that, like Mario Kart style, yeah? So, okay, and away we go. See, well now we're actually inside it. See the difference this has made? It's astonishing. Okay, it creeps forward all the time, and it jutters about a little bit. And the view's not always, the view's just a bit too close up to some of it. But away again, lost the plot. Here we go. But we're going to use another camera that helps us overcome some of these problems, big time, and it looks great as well. There we go. And that is the actual field of view camera itself, which changes the field of view by 10 degrees in and out, depending on which one you press, plus or minus. I'm going to press a plus, and we'll come out like that, and that looks more like a big long car. See it? Right, okay, I don't know if I'm explaining this properly at all, but now you don't have to actually be in the car, and it's got a fantastic look to it. I really like it. Okay, and we'll just throw the back end around a wee bit to do a couple of half donuts. There you go, lovely. Okay then, so now we are on to the additional camera mode, and what this is, it gives you as many extra cameras as you want, and you get to position them around the car, and then you choose the angle of them, the height of them, everything, and then they follow you. So we're just going with one, and we're going to try a wee experiment here. We're going to put the camera facing me, so that I am going to drive this car looking straight at it, and I'm going to use the little window up on the left hand side as my forward screen, and then the main camera will just watch the car coming towards me. Now in the beginning it's a little bit awkward, but after that I started to pick up speed and got better at it, and it's got a nice sort of Formula 1 round a track look about it. Yeah, look at that, it's just sliding about there, and it looks great. So this is a great mod, it really is. It's there's a lot of things you can do with it. Yeah, it's only limited by your imagination with this one. Okay, so we get through all that, and I picked up some more blood there on the wheels. It's good. I like painting the wheels red. It's good to have them coloured. Now this has been just about, it has been all one take so far. I think maybe one small edit in it. So you can see, it's, for me, I'm a terrible driver. This has kept going really well. And now we're about to go up and over the revolving bridge. Now I find this quite difficult at the best of times, so doing it in this direction I thought was going to be really challenging, but it wasn't. It was actually quite easy. Just roll on and roll off. I'll speed this bit up because it takes forever to go around. There we go. Nice views though as you spin around, eh? And the car's looking alright. So I just wanted to test this in terms of agility and capability, but you can have as many of those cameras as you want, and it can be pointing all over the place. Underneath the car is quite good. I've tried that when I'm in the killing fields, and that's quite good. So let me just zoom off here. I've got invincibility on, but you don't need it in this car. You really don't. Okay, so that takes care. Okay, so that's the 4 subtle ones taken care of. Now for 2 of the not so subtle ones. Okay. ITR and TESSERACT CAT. TESSERACT CAT gives us a copy and paste and move mod, which, as you can see, or you're about to see, you can in fact copy the whole vehicle, right? And then just move it forward and dump it somewhere, and that gives you another one, which is just great, absolutely fantastic, because that's how we're going to end this, with a little 2-car race and a bit of an adventure. And then ITR's colour machine mod lets you colour them in so that you can have distinctive liveries, and then you know which car's which when they're knocking 7 bells out of each other. There we go, and off we go. Goldie and Greenie. Alright, nice for your race. So what I'm doing is I'm controlling the right arrows, the right, left, and up and down arrows are controlling the gold car, and controlling left are controlling the other car. Now these are the cars I'm putting up for, what do you call it again, for downloading, yeah. And you don't need any mods for them, because all the mods I've been showing you have been specialist mods for field of view and for camera angles and all that. There's nothing in these cars that you need. So there we go, a nice little bit of action here as they smack each other about. It looks like Goldie's got the upper hand here, but he hasn't, because the green car's got a plan. He spotted the weakness and he moves in for the kill in a second. And he's just going to flip him. Nice little flip going here, watch this. It's quite easy to control 2 cars with the 1 brain and 2 hands. It's not as bad as you think. There you go, flips him up, engine block falls out, and then he's dead. Right, look at that, nice power back. And then we'll just take a wheel off just to make sure the bugger can't move anymore. You're going to ram him. And then just for good measure, we'll shoot him in the face. There you go. I think that's a bit much, but there you go. That's Besiege for you. Take no prisoners. Okay, so we're just about over here. Let's say I'll put everything you need in the description below, all these mods. Have a go at them. It's not that difficult at all. Just read up on the website how to install them. They're not difficult. And we'll just toddle up here to what we'll call Champions Hill and do a little pose in the mid-afternoon sun. And that's us, really. Hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed making it. It was great fun. Thanks very much. Bye.